I'm Zamfir, master of the pan flute.
He was playing Happy Birthday.
No, that was the Titanic. You motherfucker.
You know what? You just reminded me of something. We didn't play the audio of Celine Dion on Larry King.
No, we didn't.
This was priceless.
She was very upset.
We all understand that it was a disaster down there.
Mm-hmm.
But how could you not laugh when Celine Dion just breaks into song on Larry King? Because that's going to help the victims. That's what they need, a song from Celine.
Ew, she sang?
Oh, my God, this is really creepy.
Ew.
It's deeply disturbing.
Yeah,
I understand everyone. Even we have been affected, and we're trying to do our part. But, God damn, man, some of these people have got to relax. Like Ben brought in the picture of Sean Penn walking around New Orleans with a shotgun.
A shotgun.
Here it is, right here.
He's walking around with a shotgun, I guess, to protect himself as he goes on his rescue missions.
I don't know. There's a lot of stories about the shotgun. Supposedly he found it laying around and picked it up.
Oh,
please. Others say that he brought it himself.
I was handing this to the police.
Right.
Shithead, you got caught. It's okay for you to have a gun for protection, but nobody else, right?
Yeah.
His little scheme backfired. You know, this guy brought his own photographer down there as he's rescuing people. That's just no good.
I thought he was an asshole for many years, but it turns out he really is kind of just a weirdo. Like, he's one of those real weird guys. Be more like your brother. He's fat and jolly and makes fun movies.
Looks like an alcoholic.
What a mess he is.
That's how I'm going to say that word from now on. Alcoholic.
Maybe I'll get him on the show. We have the same manager. I'll talk to my manager.
Stop it.
See about getting Chris.
And I have talked to Chris Penn in the past.
I've never met him.
Oh, we did.
We did many years ago. No, in person, too.
Oh.
I got a picture with Chris Penn.
I want one.
I should bring in all my old celebrity photos. They're kind of funny. Throw them up on the website there. All right, here we go. Celine Dion. We got to play this a little bit here.
Celine.
A little bit. Celine Dion and Larry King last week.
I have to say, Larry, that I'm as devastated as the rest of the world.
Devastated?
If I may, I was watching you behind. There's a television right now. I'm watching, and I'm especially waiting, like the rest of the world. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm having a coffee. I barely can swallow it.
Yeah, through your little pigeon neck.
She sounds like Christopher Walken.
Oh! I can barely swallow it.
I can barely.
I swallow it.
And she's in one of those ridiculous suites in Las Vegas. You know,
from my huge 38-inch plasma television,
right.
I could not take the pain and anguish of those people as I looked down on Las Vegas from my penthouse suite.
Why couldn't you swallow the coffee? Was her husband using her mouth to practice rolling Dyson?
Well, we've heard he's got a problem. What can I tell you? We all have problems.
Yeah.
And I'm especially waiting, like the rest of the world. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm having a coffee. I barely can swallow it. I come here at Caesar's Palace every night to perform.
Uh-oh.
I barely can sing.
Yeah, well.
But for respect for the people who come, I am still singing. When I come home at night, my son is waiting for me. I watch television. Yes, we gave $1 million. But what we expect, what I want to look like the rest of the world, I open the television. There's people.
How do you open a television?
I opened the television.
Opie, I don't think we should make fun of this. She still sang while those people suffered. She's brave.
She is brave.
She's a brave girl.
We gave $1 million. I have a coffee. I don't know what plural is.
Yeah. How about buying an ass, you foreign whore?
Watch television. Yes, we gave $1 million. But what we expect, what I want to look like the rest of the world, I open the television.
See, it was $1, and she just wrote million on it.
$1 million.
It was $1 million.
And I open the television, and I see wires and tubes, and I don't know what year it is because there's never tubes in TVs anymore, you idiot.
I opened television. What?
But what we expect, what I want to look like the rest of the world, I open the television. There's people still there, waiting to be rescued. And for me, it's not acceptable. I know there's reasons for it. I'm sorry to say I'm being rude, but I don't want to hear those reasons.
Ooh.
You know, some people...
They should fly her over like the flooded areas.
Yeah.
In a helicopter and lower her down, and then she could sing the Titanic song.
Wouldn't that be great?
As they're hanging on to their roofs.
Hold on, Tyrone. Tyrone, don't let go. Don't ever let go, Tyrone. If only there was room enough for you on that door that your girlfriend is on right now. It could be a huge cavernous door and there still wouldn't be room. Have you seen the women down there? Big fat asses. You are a survivor. Many people perished under the brown sewage of New Orleans. Much like they did that fateful night in April of
12? 14?
1912. It was 12, shut up.
Sorry.
Much like they perished in the icy waters of the North Atlantic on that fateful maiden voyage of the Titanic. But some of them were survivors.
Where are you?
And Larry, I watch and personally I don't care. But I cry. I cry because my husband is 90 fucking years old. I cry when I think he touched me when I was 14. Forced me to marry him. That is why I weep today. You think I really care about the schwoogies, Larry? How many bodies lie there beneath that mucky, brown, stinky mess? I say P.U., Larry. And some of them cling to their rooftops like many clung to life jackets and pieces of wood on that fateful night on the Titanic. They are truly Negroes. They are so poor and so black.
All right, back to the audio. Jesus.
That was fantastic.
Oh, stop it.
Back to
More
Celine.
crying, Celine.
And for me, it's not acceptable. I know there's reasons for it. I'm sorry to say I'm being rude, but I don't want to hear those reasons. You know, some people are stealing and they're making a big deal out of it. Oh, they're stealing 20 pair of jeans or they're stealing television sets. Who cares? They're not going to go too far with it. Maybe those people are so poor. Some of the people who do that, they're so poor, they've never touched anything in their lives. Let them touch those things for once.
Invite them into your house. Let them touch. You also have never touched a seat at your show at Caesars, you fucking overpriced Canadian hosebag. But you never touched an orchestra seat there, did they?
Oh, my God. Let them touch stuff.
Let them just touch it.
That's the biggest cock tease ever. Here, feel this plasma TV that you'll never have.
What racist she is.
Holy shit.
Just touch it.
Just touch it, because that'll make you feel better.
Unfortunately, they were touching guns at Walmarts and touching the triggers. Stop it.
I was inspired when they taught Coco to sign.
Oh, she did not say let the people touch.
Just touch it.
Just touch it.
Oh, my goodness.
The people who do that, they're so poor, they've never touched anything in their lives. Let them touch those things for once. The main thing right now, it's not the people who are stealing. It's the people who are left there and they're watching helicopters flying over their heads.
Lobsters.
And they're praying. How come it's so easy to send planes in another country to kill everyone in a second, to destroy lives? We need to serve our country. And for me to serve our country is to be there right now to rescue the rest of the people. We need the cash, we need the blood, we need the support. Right now we need the prayers.
Jesus, where's Larry through that whole
Jesus,
nightmare?
I was nodding off.
She is the foreign policy insight of a 6-year-old. Why do we send bombs to blow up the world and the universe?
In seconds.
In seconds, everything. I can't get over the fact, let them touch things.
Just touch it. Much like the poor passengers that were stuck in steerage on the Titanic, we should just pull gates shut and lock them to drown in their basements.
Look, Tyrone, you'll never have an iPod, but hey, feel free to touch it.
I want to touch it.
Right.
Oh,
is that the best? All right,
what a mess she is.
She continued on Larry King last week.
It is, you know, when I was hearing a couple of days ago that these things are not reachable, it's too full of water. Maybe I'm too much like I'm not thinking with my head. I'm talking with my heart. Nobody can open any roofs. The helicopters flying in. Take 2 people at a time. Take a kayak. Go into those walls.
Take a kayak?
A kayak!
Oh, she's an outdoorsy one. Or take a limo like I do to go to my shows.
Why can't they take the flying Steve car and please pick up these people?
Take a kayak.
Oh, it is so easy if Steve would just, there he is now. Just fly by, Steve. Land and pick these people up in your flying hybrid car.
The helicopters flying in. Take 2 people at a time. Take a kayak. Go into those walls.
What?
There's
What?
kids being raped.
You can't take a kayak through walls.
Take a kayak through those walls?
What does she say?
She watches Gilligan's Island too much. You think that's how they get around?
A kayak?
Jesus, this isn't I Dream of Jeannie. Oh. Is Jim leaving a permanent thing? No.
Oh, stop it.
Still
Stop it.
a big part of the show, and he'll be coming back and forth and doing this and doing that. Don't you worry.
There's kids being raped at night. We hear gunshots. Big guns. What's that? Those people are praying. They're walking. They're like this. Hello? Do you see us? We're still alive. But we're dying.
Celine,
It's terrible. I do not want to talk to you about money.
What?
Holy crap, will you just shut up and sing your stupid song?
She lost her fucking mind, and it's fantastic.
We can't see them at night because they're dark. Until they smile, we see teeth. We think they're floating dentures, but there are people attached to those. Oh, is she an ass?
Oh, I thought somebody dropped a big package of ping pong balls, and I was looking, but it was humans looking up at me. I thought it was ping pong balls and chiclets. But it wasn't, Larry. It was people.
Wow. Wow. Let's say hi to Carl in New Jersey. Carl?
Hey, she sounds like Mr. Wet. Do you remember Mr. Wet?
Mr. Wet.
Yeah, it was. There was 2 radio DJs. They had a show back in the day. I forget their names. It was big fat guy. You and Anthony referenced them all the time once in a while back in the day. And he was like, Mr. Wet, I'm from the sewer. I live under the ground. Hey, Mr. Wet.
Never, ever, ever. This guy is amazing.
Man, I could have saved. I'm sorry, Carl. I really don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's continue. Why are you taking the birthday cake out? Huh? Oh, okay. All right, more of Celine Dion.
Of course, please. I want this burned so I could listen to it on the way home.
Of course. We're going to have Maury Povich in studio in a few minutes as well, so stay there.
Maury?
But first, more Celine Dion. This is too good. Maury's going to have to wait a few minutes.
We've been doing the show now for 2.5 hours. We've been asking a lot of people how they can help, how you can help. A lot of people all over the world want to help. You gave $1 million. You're going to help a lot of people live and survive. You should take great pride in that. One, that you've attained the ability to be able to do that, to be able to give $1 million. You should take pride in that.
I understand it's very important because eventually we will need that money. But it's just very frustrating that Franco and Concerts West and me, $1 million. If this is one thing, in 3 months, in 6 months, they will need that money. Right now, they're praying for water. So we need to send them the water. They don't care about my check. So
no, they do.
It's just frustrating because on our parts of the world, we're trying our best and we're expecting those people.
Oh, she don't shut
Your
up.
check will turn into something.
And I'm sending Welch's grape juice and garlic. Old doddering old buffoon.
Yeah, he's, you know, I love Larry King's style where he pretty much doesn't do anything on his show and lets the people talk. But sometimes, as a host, you got to jump in there a little bit.
My God, is she upset? Shut up.
All right, here is the clip of clips.
I know you got to go on soon, but we couldn't spend any time with you without asking you, do you have any kind of thing you would like to sing that fits this moment?
He's got a song for
Thanks,
everything.
Larry.
He's got a song for everything.
Is there any song in your... Even if you did a little of it.
Well,
I don't want to...
Well, the only song that comes to my mind right now is definitely a prayer.
What's going on in Larry King's mind? You think he knows she's just a lunatic at this point and is exploiting that?
Yeah.
Or is he dead serious about having Celine Dion sing a song for everybody?
I think he's just trying to get as much out of her as he can, and at this point, having her do a song is the icing.
You think so? Is he being that calculating, or is he just an out-of-touch ass?
That's what I'm wondering, you know?
Sing a song. The Motley Crue.
Because she's not in the right frame of mind to actually sing a song. Well, let's see how this plays out.
Is definitely a prayer. I did sing that song a few years back with Andrea Bocelli.
Ah, yes.
And I cannot think about a song, about a prayer. I will do my very best, and I'll do my best.
Generals gather in their masses.
I pray you'll be alright, and watch us where we go.
This just in, Bruce
and
Kelly's crying.
help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace.
Liar, whore, you know it.
A place where we'll be safe.
Shut your goddamn pie hole.
I pray we'll find your light.
You can get a doggy style, you can get a ling on your side. Those are your only choices. This is my house and I get to say.
When stars go out each night, reminds us where you are. Let this be our prayer.
Fancy talk for a whore.
Our days. Help us find a place. Guide us with your grace.
Now choke yourself.
Give us faith so we'll be saved.
Well, no shit.
That's it. Come on.
Okay, terrific.
And there you have it. That's very dramatic.
Wow.
Celine Dion and Larry King last week. Wow.
Liar, whore, liar, whore.
There you go.
Wow, she lost her mind. That's fantastic.